What if I told you that in the sands of the Sahara lies one of humanity's greatest treasures, a treasure not of gold or diamonds, but of wisdom? Centuries ago, in the fabled city of Timbuktu, scholars gathered knowledge so vast and so powerful that when Europe was still crawling out of the Dark Ages, Africa was writing about medicine, astronomy, law, and even the stars beyond our world. But here's the twist. When invaders came to burn it all down, the people of Timbuktu did something unthinkable. They hid it. For hundreds of years this treasure stayed buried in trunks, caves, and desert huts, waiting for the world to rediscover it. Today, we're going to uncover the forgotten story of Timbuktu's hidden libraries, the secret legacy of Africa's golden age. To understand the miracle of Timbuktu's manuscripts, we need to travel back to the 15th and 16th centuries. Timbuktu wasn't just some desert outpost, it was the beating heart of West Africa, a city fueled by trade. Salt, gold, ivory flowed through its markets. But what made Timbuktu truly legendary wasn't wealth, it was knowledge. At its peak, the city had 25,000 students flocking to its universities. Imagine that, a place where knowledge was valued as much as gold. Here, scholars copied books by hand, works of Greek philosophy, Islamic science, African medicine, astronomy charts, even mathematics centuries ahead of Europe. But with knowledge came danger. Invaders saw Timbuktu's wealth, and they wanted it. In 1591, Moroccan forces swept across the desert armed with guns and steel. Timbuktu's golden age collapsed. Scholars were killed, enslaved, or exiled. And here's the question, what happened to the books? Because if you erase the books, you erase the memory of a civilization. The answer is extraordinary. Families of Timbuktu risked everything to save their libraries. They hid manuscripts in caves, buried them under sand, and passed them down in secret for centuries. These weren't ordinary books. Some were over 700 years old, written in Arabic, Fulani, Songhai, and other languages. Inside, cures for diseases using desert herbs, treatises on astronomy charting the movement of planets, legal codes that rivaled European law, philosophical debates about God, morality, and the universe. One manuscript even contains detailed knowledge of surgery and anatomy, long before modern medicine. Think about it. When people say Africa had no written history, Timbuktu's libraries prove them wrong. But here's where the story gets wild. In the 20th century, as Mali struggled with poverty and political turmoil, many believed these manuscripts were gone forever, looted, destroyed, lost. Until the families who had kept them secret for centuries began bringing them out. Trunks upon trunks filled with fragile manuscripts appearing in courtyards and mud brick homes. Scholars realized Timbuktu's hidden libraries were not just legends, they were real. Today, tens of thousands of manuscripts have been recovered. But here's the open wound. Thousands more remain hidden, vulnerable to war, neglect, and the desert itself. During the 2012 Mali conflict, jihadist fighters threatened to destroy the manuscripts, but locals once again risked everything, smuggling thousands of books out of Timbuktu in rice sacks, donkeys, and canoes, moving them secretly by night. One historian called it the greatest rescue mission for knowledge in modern history. And yet, the story is not over. Because even now, many manuscripts are unread, untranslated, untouched. Each page could hold secrets about medicine, mathematics, philosophy, that the world has forgotten. So next time someone tells you Africa has no written history, remember Timbuktu, a city where knowledge was wealth, where books were treasure, and where families protected wisdom with their lives. The hidden libraries of Timbuktu are not just relics of the past, they are a reminder of what we lose when we let ignorance, war, and greed destroy knowledge. And here's the haunting question, if this is what survived, what wisdom did we lose forever? This has been Untapped Pod Stories. If you enjoyed this journey into forgotten history, make sure to like, subscribe, and share, because the past is not dead, it's just waiting to be uncovered.